F2.
Perfect.
What's up, everybody? This is Ben from Layton Gaming. Gonna rip a Dynasty case for Shaun D. Yep. Here we go.
Good luck.
Good
what are
luck.
we casing?
Crown and Conquer, or Command and Conquer, right? That's the case.
Yep. Hopefully we get you a nice legendary, or definitely the Command and Conquer. That's what we're trying to get for you today, Shaun. Let's go. Let's get it. Try to keep the case like on the view at all times, and just like put it up. Yeah, that's like the best way to do it. If we're doing group breaks, it matters the order of the box. But since this is not a group break, push those all the way back. And take the top. Okay. Yeah, you might as well just leave that open.
Yeah, that's so true.
There you go. So when you take them out like that, since that's the bottom, make sure you put it there. Keep in the order that you can box. There you go. Show the box. And boom. There you go. First pack. Let's go.
Let's see what we can get. Let's get that Command and Conquer, baby. Or, what's that Jerkai guy? Jerkai, Aether.
Yeah. So if you don't know, like, it's always good to just come over here.
Yeah.
And then go and actually just like pull it up. And then you can go high to low, so you know exactly what you're doing. You could also then filter it out, obviously, by like cards.
Alright.
So obviously we want Command and Conquer or Crown or anything like that. Cool.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
There you go.
Rob the Rich, Rumble Grunting, Blessing of Ether, Blessing of Key.
So yeah. So we only have to really say, like, you want to speed through, like, you notice there's no like big hits, you can just do one name, like one key card. Obviously the marbles, the legendaries, the marbles, at least one card, and then you like speed through the rest.
Yeah.
It just like helps the process of going a little faster.
Okay. Pouncing Key, Blessing, Mind Warp, Majestic.
Well, cool. Pretty much you just watch the bottom left. That's how you get to a rare, and then now you move that over.
Majestic Rainbow.
Perfect.
Phantasmal Symbiosis. I like this card.
Yeah, the artwork on Flesh and Blood is very sweet, very deep.
Yeah. I like Illusionist. It looks cool.
Yep. So you can just pretty much breeze through. They're both rares, so you can just put them on. Since you already did the card.
Yeah.
Helps you like speed through the packs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Shred. Shred Foil, Drill Shot.
The only difference is like between like Magic Myths, it's like this was Shred. You had Shred Red, this was Shred Yellow. So like when it's the rare one, and you're like naming the rare, we gotta make sure we say the card.
Okay.
That way if somebody's like not watching but they can listen, they know it's hey, it's the red, it's the yellow, it's the blue.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With Flesh and Blood, yeah.
Yeah. Majestic Blazing Uri.
Sweet. So Sean, did you go get tacos? What'd you get for food?
Shield bash. Immobilizing.
Yeah.
Immobilizing shot. Majestic. Notice that.
Yep. So that's it. Just like back up and just
Yeah.
fix it. The only reason why it's really important is because like after the first week we don't do copies. We don't ship. So if you like put it in the wrong file, then
I see what you mean, yeah.
so if not, just like take your time. So that's why you just like watch the bottom left.
Yeah.
When you get into a foil or rare, just move the stack.
Tearing Shuko.
I mean, Pizza Hut's pretty good. I like getting their pasta, pizza, and like wing combos.
Yeah.
They're not the best wings, not the best pasta, but it does the trick.
Yeah. Plunder the poor. Tranquil passing. Ponder. Hey, there's another MTV name. Yeah.
like 4 or 5.
Flex Claws. Swell Tidings. Majestic. Oh, is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a
Hornet Sting Cold Foil. It's cool.
Yep. Nice Ranger equipment.
What playstyle is Ranger?
It's its own playstyle. It's very unique.
Okay.
So make sure you read that.
Which?
Put a comment.
Nice, Sean.
Yeah, Ranger's like a unique class in itself that it has to fire the arrows. You have to put the arrow into the can't think of what it's called, into your arsenal spot to actually fire.
Gotcha.
So it's a very unique character, very unique design.
Rob the Rich.
Yeah, I usually don't get stuffed crust pizza. I go with more traditional with Pizza Hut. Can't go wrong. I do like stuffed crust, but yeah, again, like you said, they mess it up way too often. But I do like a mozzarella stuff with like a butter crust coated.
Yeah, the Asiago one is good. The crust.
Yeah.
Oh, Imperial Ledger.
There you go.
Is this cold foil?
Yep, that is another coat.
Cold foil Majestic. Those are like rare, right? Like pretty rare.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a good hit. It's a big hit. Most of your cold foils tend to be big hits, especially Majestic or higher.
Oh, we got another Majestic. Heat Seeker.
In one pack, it's pretty good. 2 in 1 pack.
Yeah, double
Yeah,
Majestic.
reheating it will make it better, won't it?
Yeah.
Some food though, not good reheated.
If I ever have chicken tenders for dinner or lunch and like I don't finish them, like the way I reheat them is always in the oven. So
Yeah.
retain the
Oven reheating
crispiness.
instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I have to cook in the microwave, I'll usually sprinkle like a little bit of water, like very little, just to, like
Yeah.
get the bread like a little bit more crispier.
Yeah. Plunder the poor.
Is there any food that you and Chad? Is there any food that You just don't heat up because it doesn't heat up well.
I can't really think. Well,
Oh, 100% air fryer life. 100% do I use the air fryer. Well, I take that back. My wife uses the air fryer more than I do. But yes, air fryer life for sure. Do you have one, Ben? Air fryer?
no, I don't.
Definitely invest in one. It's so good. So it's healthier too. It's a healthier option.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is. Majestic Surgent Aether Tide.
Yeah, Chinese food's definitely one of those ones where I don't like to reheat. My two ones, yeah, Chinese food, shrimp,
Oh yeah.
pretty much any type of seafood. I don't like to reheat. Exactly. You don't have any air fryer? He just got his apartment though, so like,
Yeah.
in fairness, he probably just hasn't had the experience of getting one yet.
I don't keep any snacks in my house.
Exactly. Black Friday is Amazon.
That's a good point, Shaun.
Amazon, Walmart started to put out their stuff that I saw. GameStop put their Black Friday deals out already. I bet you there'll be an air fryer somewhere. So make sure you name like one.
Yeah.
I imagine we might have some Black Friday deals. Probably on definitely on the sports side, maybe some gaming side as well. Stay tuned for
Long
that.
shot, drill shot. Oh, okay, I get it. I see with the shots with the Ranger.
Correct, yeah. You can also tell the subclass by you can tell like the side of the card.
Oh, okay.
All the assassins have this like border, and like all your assassins have those border. Your rangers always have that nice little border. So even
And,
if
like,
you don't know what it is, like eventually
yeah.
you'll catch on to what the border looks like, and you already know it's like a ranger class or it's a whatever.
Is an illusionist and wizard like purple, but they're like
Yeah, it's like a
different
purple, but
looking?
it's a temperate. Yeah. 100% agree. Yeah. We'll figure something out. We're still in the works with that.
Yeah, no, for real. I might buy into some. Blessing of Ether, Majestic Savage Beatdown.
Nice.
Nice.
We just gotta figure out what it's gonna be. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out.
Oh, did you hear what I asked about Brute?
Yeah. What?
Like, is it like green at all? Big like attack stuff.
It has this like almost like a green or not a green, like a club. Looks like a club on the side.
Cut to the chase foil.
Let me see if I can find one.
Yeah.
See that? Has like a club looking feature. I think it looks like a club.
Okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. Exactly, Dynasty. That would be one heck of a Black Friday deal. It'd definitely be one heck of a Dynasty deal.
Spider's Bite.
We'll have to think about it. Not saying that's going to be an option, but I will at least bring it up in conversation.
Majestic Payday.
Nice.
What a name for a card.
I mean, everybody likes a little payday.
Exactly. Blessing of Occult. Is it occult? Occult?
It doesn't really matter.
I mean, I just.
Yeah, there was definitely. We just got to figure out what it is. Yeah, again, I was out for about 7 days, so I'm not sure what our deals are going to be. It'll be big. It'll be good.
Arachne Hero. Majestic Pulse Wave Harpoon.
Nice.
Mechanologist.
Last pack of this box.
Yep.
Yep.
This one, right?
Yep. Top down, top
And then-
down. Correct. We have.
We only have one box in the queue right now, so don't forget to check out Personal's link.
In the chat. Good. Keeping the same. Perfect. It'll happen. These packs are super slippery. They're gonna happen. Recycle packs. It's just bound to happen. Cool. Show the box. There you go. Like Ben said, we have one order right after this in the queue. If you would like any personals, check that link in the chat. We currently have 178 products currently listed. If you would like anything, it ranges from Magic, Pokemon, Flesh and Blood, that's the Star Wars, Pixar, a whole bunch of MetaZoo.
Shred.
We also have group breaks listed for this Wednesday. If you're interested in that, check them out. Exactly. Ben, is there anything you want to tell the chat? Anything about yourself exciting?
Go Tigers.
So LSU fan for sure, but no, I'm just joking. Clemson.
This guy. This guy.
I had to rub that one in, didn't I?
Hey, you know that Auburn, like, is 4-6, but they like should have beaten LSU.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Like, everybody is like hyping up LSU, and I'm like, bro, they almost got beat by a 4-6 team.
Shaun, I opened up one box so far myself. I'm just trying to kind of wait to see how the set dies down. I think there's such a demand for this set to be open that eventually the legendaries will like they'll go down in price a little bit, and then I'll just swoop up and pick those.
Lee, I play Magic mainly. I did kind of just start getting into Pokemon. I really like Pokemon, like the video game. Like, I've played pretty much every single game that you can play from the franchise. Blessing of Key, Heat Seeker, Majestic, nice. But I opened a Charizard UPC, and I got a Altart VMAX Sylveon. Yeah,
It's a big hit.
yeah, and so like money back on the box. That was like pretty awesome. But I really like the new Silver Tempest set because Lugia is sick in the set. Of course, the Smeargle Trainer Gallery is nice. Yeah.
So let's see here. What do I play? I'm not really a collector. I'm more of a player. I like to play
Hornet
competitions
Sim.
and
That's not a. That's not
that
cool.
is not. It's a rainbow.
Yeah.
I like to play Flesh and Blood. That's the newest game I've been really playing. I like to go to like the big events, Grand Prix and stuff of that nature. My favorite game, or the game I play the most, is Magic Gathering. That's my favorite game. A lot of success playing that.
Nice Moonbryon. The card's sick.
Been to a couple Pro
Gold.
Tours. So that's the game I enjoy the most. But definitely, I think Flesh and Blood has a very good way of taking over that whole competitive scene. I mean, look at it just at Worlds. It just had a Pro Tour. It got a lot more viewership than the Worlds did for Magic the Gathering. So I do enjoy a little bit of Flesh and Blood right now as a competitor, but definitely Magic is definitely home. It's the game I'll always go back to.
Jumpstart.
Exactly. I mean, look at, I think I had this conversation about 4 or 5 weeks ago when the announcement that Magic was a $1 billion assessed company. And if you look at how much products that it's putting out in the last 2 years, just this year alone, 48 more products. than ever before. And just it's arena based, it's MTG only based, it's so many different products.
Blessing of Steel.
I think eventually that bubble is going to hit. They're not going to be able to sustain producing that much different products in 1 year. It's not it's a positive, but it's not like it's not a long-term effect that they can sustain. But I feel you. I've wanted to sell out for many years now. I'm almost in the process of getting rid of all my dual lands.
Spider's Bite.
Some of the older formats, you know, like Legacy. It's definitely a dying format, Vintage and Legacy. It's so hard to find people besides Vintage weekends.
Majestic Dust from the Golden Plains.
Completely understand why you would sell out at this point. I myself, I've probably been playing for about 20, at least 21, 22, maybe even close to 23 years of Magic. So yeah, I feel you. Especially card prices, they started to really, as they reprint new cards, or a lot of the older cards, and the price just been thinking.
Soundscour Great Bow.
Exactly. I'm really holding on to my reserve list as well, except for my dual lands. I just think now is a good time to sell them. I just have a gut feeling about it. Exactly.
Does the 40 products include the secret layers?
Yeah, so it's the secret layers, the MTG Online, the MTG Arena only sets. It's everything of that. Commander sets, standard sets, like everything you can imagine.
Tranquil Passing.
There's just so many products released this year or scheduled to release. They're on a massive. Like, I mean, you look at the start of like when Magic started, it was like 4 or 5 sets, and that was it for the whole year. Now we're on like 70 plus sets with Commander products and everything else.
I mean, even in like 2010 of what, it was nowhere near as much stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the 1K proxy set.
Focus. Deadeye Majestic.
I've had this conversation many times on chat now. I think it was a great idea, and the idea to like be somebody who would open up like a Black Lotus, to have that joy if you've never experienced it, never touched it. I think it's a great feeling. But I think they should have done like they did before with the original, what do they call those? The Worlds decks, the collector pack, the collector edition decks, where they just created the deck. So if you just created that whole set and gave everybody the whole thing instead of just a pack, I think would have been a better product.
Jubiel Spellbane Rainbow.
Exactly. I even think a draft box would have been fine as well. You could have done a draft box for, I would even pay the $200-300 for a draft box. I mean, in reality, like, if you look at the gold border, the collector edition ones, they're still expensive. They're a couple $100. So if you would have said a $200 box, $300 box, still manageable, and probably would have sold a lot more. You could even have made it to like you had to go to these major Magic Fests or whatever they call it now to do these drafts. I mean, you could have sparked more player involvement. There's ways they could have done it a little bit better. But I do think the idea was good. It was solid. It just was not well thought out.
It's also $1,000.
That's my point. The price point was too high. I like the idea of getting around the reserve list because it is a proxy card. It does get around the reserve list, but you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, somebody's gonna buy it.
Legend. Marvel.
Nice.
Crouching Tiger.
You know why it's Marvel?
Because this is a common.
You know, at the very bottom icon. It's
I
purple.
thought.
See the purple? It says it's a Marvel. Nice hit.
Yeah.
Nice hit for Shaun.
Go Tigers, baby.
Yeah, the mystery booster was an interesting way of them doing as well.
Hyperdriver, Tranquil. When did they come out with the mystery booster?
What's going on, Dan? What's going on? The mystery booster was just like another way that they kind of did the same thing, but that they couldn't really implement the reserve list, whereas this one they could. Just ripping some Dynasty right now. After this, we do have a history case. Ben's here, ripping Flesh and Blood for the first time tonight.
Madcap Charger. It's Madcap. Rob the Rich.
Nice.
Blessing of Patience.
The new God of War is actually very good. 100% would buy that game. If anybody doesn't have that and you like that style of gameplay, God of War, so good.
Majestic Mind Warp Rainbow Foil.
Nice hit. Definitely worth getting God of War, or at least renting if you don't want to purchase it. COD is also really good. Now, are you doing the Modern Warfare 2, or are you doing just the one that everybody else plays?
About 16 hours in the new one.
Yeah, I probably I don't have that many hours because I've had to do some schoolwork in between, but I think I have probably like around 10. But it's still a great game. I'm really enjoying it. Can't wait to finish it. A lot of stuff to do. I mean, I don't have a PS5 as well.
Majestic BIOS update. Next pack.
You know what game I've been going back to, Bo, before God of War? I was going back last week before last week. So 2 weeks ago, I was on, I loaded up Destiny again to try to play that again. Destiny 2. I don't know why I keep going back to that game, but it's still good.
I know so many people that still play it. Majestic Leave No Witnesses.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, actually pretty good. I like it. I like the original. The remaster it's pretty good. One of the classic COD games of all time. Exactly. I don't know why Destiny 2, like I went back to it and it's really good. I'm tempted to about buying the next expansion that comes out next year. I'm close. I'm close to buying it, but I don't know yet. We'll see if that happens.
Plunder the Poor.
I think it's a good game. The Destiny's always been good. I mean, Bungie's always done a good job with all their games. I do like the way how they balance stuff. They continually balance all the time.
Scramble Pulse. Shield Bash.
Yep. Good catch. There you go. So after this, we do have Brody coming up right after this. If you would like any personals, here's a link in the chat for you. Go ahead and grab your copies of the next Magic the Gathering set coming out this Friday, brothers. It'll be awesome. We opened up live with Caleb on Friday with personals.
Really awesome set. Rob the Rich foil.
Is there any cards you guys are interested in seeing in the new Magic set? How about you, Ben?
It's a Gix. The new Gix card is sick.
Yep.
And it's so good.
I can see that being a pretty commander playable card for
oh
some
yeah.
time.
What's it called? Mono Black's gonna be running that card big time. Blessing of Ingenuity. Majestic Diabolic Ultimatum.
The meld planeswalkers, yeah. I like that they brought back the meld mechanic.
Yeah.
I do like that a lot. I mean, before that, I think you only had 4 or 5 meld cards before that. So, yeah.
The top one, right?
Yep. Left bottom, right bottom. The Planeswalkers look sweet.
Yeah, I really like the Urza card. It's so good. Nice look.
Yeah, it's just how it is. Yeah, the Transformers, of course, of course.
Dude, Sam is having a night.
You can hear him every time. Welcome to this room.
I'm just gonna assume this one goes here.
If it's a personal, it's not a big deal, but for like group rating,
Yeah.
So that new Teferi, I've heard so many people just like in limited, just getting crushed by Teferi.
Really? Is
Oh,
that good?
I mean, every time you draw a card, you put a counter on it.
Oh, dude.
That Teferi is going to see a lot of play in Standard. I think it's going to be a powerhouse for some time. Like, free value, I mean, 5, draw a card, but then you get a counter, like, automatically. So it goes up to 5. Or create a creature.
Merciless Battle Axe,
That
Rainbow Majestic.
Continually grows. Every time you draw a card, he puts a counter. Like, you can't beat that Planeswalker. It's so good. So good.
Spectral Rider.
And even the ultimate,
Blessing
pretty
of
good ultimate.
Focus.
I'm not going to lie. Yeah, the
Mind
Teferi card is
State
going to...
of Tiger Majestic.
The Teferi card is going to be a problem for some time for blue decks. It's actually at a low point. I'm surprised it's like under $15 right now. I think it's going to be like, it's not going to be Teferi Hero Dominaria like level, but it's going to be up there.
That's the card that like locks you out of casting stuff, right?
No, that's the baby Teferi. The 5-drop one is the one that like eventually when it ultimates, every time you draw a card, you exile a permanent. Yeah. But it also can like tuck cards 3 down, or it could draw a card and at your end step you untap 2 land.
What do you mean by tuck?
Puts a card, a permanent, and you can put it 2 cards under the top of your lever.
Okay.
So like it tucks it in the top in your lever.
Jubil Spellband. Majestic.
But I think Urza's really good too. But I think Teferi's a sleeper. It's gonna be a highly played card.
What do you think of the Mightstone, Weakstone cards?
I think artifacts are gonna be crazy. I think Standard is gonna be evolved into a artifact Power Stone style build.
Yeah,
It's
I
gonna
really like the
powerhouse a
Power
lot of
Stones.
cards. I
Power
think
Stones are nice.
I think it's gonna be a problem for some time. People are gonna find ways as new sets come out to really bust artifacts. Plus you have Karn. Like you got some big hitters going. Let you put your sweepers out faster. I think it's gonna be a
Plunder
problem.
the Poor. Majestic Savage Beatdown.
Because if you could like ramp your Power Stones into like Portal of Phyrexia, or like it makes your opponent sacrifice 3 creatures,
Yeah.
that's really good.
Oh yeah, I see how the powers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also the uncommon blue Urza.
Yeah.
You get to create a Power Stone each time you discard an artifact.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of ETB ones. There's one that like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff. You're good. Just fix it. Make sure it focuses. And perfect. Yep.
Spider's Bite. What did that Urza do?
This is the Lord
meld?
Protector.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the meld one. It's pretty good. It just like makes your like instant artifacts and like sorcery spells cost 1 less.
There you go.
Yeah, so good. So that's what I'm saying. Like cards like that with like cards that create Power Stone, like your stuff just gets super cheap.
Rumble Grunting.
Excuse me.
Tranquil Passing.
I don't think that card's gonna go under $20 anytime soon either.
The Urza or
Yeah, the Urza
yeah.
card.
I thought you were gonna talk about
No, the Urza card.
the green one.
No, the green one's it's gonna be hit or miss. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Wake in the Woods, to be honest.
Yeah.
The fact that like it's a sorcery speed, not a big fan of, but yeah, it is what it is.
Pouncing Key. Wake in the Woods. Yeah, I just don't. You need like token synergy with that.
But I mean, like, well, I mean the Dryad tokens do produce mana, so like it is a land.
Yeah.
It's I mean it's good, but like I don't know.
Shred.
I don't know how good it's gonna be. I feel like it's definitely a commander card for sure, because you can power out pretty good turns with it.
The Transformers. Yeah. Are the Transformers like legal to play? Or are they just like collector thing?
I believe they're only collector stuff. I'm not 100%.
No, I mean like, are they just for collecting, or can you play with them?
I mean, you can in like commander and stuff.
Okay.
I'm not sure if they're standard legal. I actually don't know the answer to that.
Phantasmal Symbiosis. Majestic.
Anybody in chat know if those Transformer cards are standard legal? I actually don't know the answer to that.
I feel like they wouldn't be.
I actually don't know.
Just because.
I mean, the Ikoria ones were.
The Godzillas.
Yeah, they technically were standard legal.
Well, yeah, but those cards also like said under the card like this is the real version of the card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah, but like the Transformers are like their own unique thing. I'm pretty sure. It doesn't say anything under the card. Blessing of Key. Is that a new card?
It's like a Diabolic card, Diabolic Intent. Yeah, it's like a new one that you can like search for if you're creature based.
I thought there were. Oh, is it a Diabolic Tutor? Is that what I'm thinking?
Yeah,
of?
there's like a bunch of Diabolics. It's just a new style of Diabolic Tutor, but it requires an additional cost of sacrificing a creature.
That's not that bad though.
It's not for creature based decks. Standard decks, not bad at all for a 2-drop.
Yeah. Key Unleashed. Rob the Rich. Majestic. Brainstorm.
At least Brainstorm's majestic, right?
Right? Yeah. Not too much love for Ponder.
Not really.
Even though, like,
Well, which one? See, that's a hard question.
like which one would you rather run? Or
Well, it gets very difficult in Legacy whether you run Ponder or Brainstorm. Well, you run both, but which one do you play? Which one's more?
like if you have both in hand with a blue mana open? That's what you mean? So wait, so what's the
Appreciate it,
difference?
Ryan. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah. So Ponder, Brainstorm. Anybody in chat really? Do you know? Do you have a preference of which one to play?
Oh, I think we get a cold foil.
You did. Cold Foil.
Yeah,
Nice.
Spellfray Gloves.
Nice hit. Nice hit, Sean.
Do they make like generic equipments for like everybody?
Yeah. So
Like,
generic
yeah.
is a subtype that allows everybody to use it.
Colorless.
It's essentially a colors mechanic that every hero can use. Yeah.
Yeah. Precision Press. Alright.
Again, after this, we only have one case of Welcome to Wrath in the queue. If you would like any personals, here's your link in chat for you.
Puncture. Precision Press.
You're good. Chat. So yeah, back to our conversation. Ponder versus Brainstorm. So that's a very difficult, perception of what to play first.
Blessing of Savagery.
I think it really depends. Like,
What's the difference between the two? Like,
so
for the
brainstorm
deck?
allows you to like look at the top 3. You put it in your hand, so it's not even look at. You get to like put the cards into your hand, and then you put back 2. So if you have
Do you
a
have to
situation,
put back one of the 3 though?
no, it can be any cards in your hand. So there's an upside. However, think about this though.
Yeah.
If you're needing a land, and you brainstorm to try to find a land because you kept like a 1-lane hand. Now you had to put back cards. You didn't draw lands. Now you're stuck. You know, the next 2 turns, you don't have a land, or you're stuck with those cards. So if you have a fetch land,
Majestic Rainbow Roar of the Tiger.
you have a fetch land, or there's cases where like you have dual lands in your hand, but you want to put the dual lands back because you have a fetch land, so it allows you to like resurface and thin out your deck even more. Okay. Or you can put cards you really don't want back, and then fetch out or just brainstorm. There's also usage of if somebody tries to thought seize. You try to take a card out of your hand, you brainstorm in response, put the cards back that you know will be primary targets. So you can pull like, oh, I got 3 lands. I'm gonna put these 2 cards back. Now you're saving. So there's like stipulation situation where brainstorm is really good. However, Ponder's also a very good card. You get to look at the top 3, and then you have a chance to either put 2 back, draw 1. Well, you put them all back and then draw 1. Or you can shuffle. So if you don't like it, be like, I really don't like that card. I'm going to shuffle back.
And you still get to draw 1?
Yes.
Okay.
1's sorcery speed, 1's instant speed. So there is like situational awareness where one is better than the other. Yeah. It's definitely one of those times where you have to understand like what your role is on the matchup, where you're at, of when to play it. Because if you have a fetch land, obviously brainstorm works really good with it, but there is times where you just want to ponder. You want to shuffle your deck because you put cards already back with brainstorm, or you know, things like that. Or you mulligan.
Incarnate.
You put a card in the bottom that you really want because you couldn't cast it, and now you have the ability to shuffle. So there's a lot of situations between ponder and brainstorm. It's very hard to tell which one's better. They're both situational. They're both draw cards. They're very good. Blue wants it regardless because it also pitches a force of will, force of negation. There's a lot of utility to it. There's a reason why they play 4 and 4.
Brainstorm and ponder.
Yeah, usually if you're a blue deck like a Delver decks, you tend to have it.
Flex Claws, Swell Tidings, Majestic.
They're 1-drops, so like they're a lot easier to keep a 1-land, 2-land hand and be able to actually come back to it because now you have a draw mechanic. Very like hard question to actually answer.
Yeah.
You just have to have reps with it against it.
Shred. What's your favorite MTG card?
My favorite MTG card.
Eradicate Majestic.
That's a hard question to answer. The card that I relate to the most is Arclight Phoenix. I've had the most success, therefore, like it's the one card that I enjoy the most. When I think of how like success and like cards that I enjoy playing, it's definitely Arclight Phoenix. Yeah. However, I do have other cards that I enjoy, purely like as a card I enjoy. Delver of Secrets is one of my favorite creatures.
Yeah.
I love playing the card. I think the artwork was really neat when they made it.
How do you feel about how they reprinted it?
I did enjoy it. I was okay with them printing it as a. They were printed as like a, what do they call those sets? I can't think what it is. Like a fancy like. No, they had like it was like a. I can't think what it is.
Secret Lair?
No, it was before Secret Lair. Let me look it up.
Crankshaft.
I forgot what it's called. It was a From the Vault. So before like all this Secret Lair, they had these From the Vault sets where they would release like special like themed cards, and that theme salt was like transformations. So you had like Delver of Secrets. What's the other ones from that? I'm trying to think. Gisela, You had like I think Jace was in that
Beaten
one.
Trackers. Yeah.
But yeah, it was like a transform theme base. I enjoyed it. I actually was okay with them reprinting it as that because the Delver Secrets was a new art. It looked sweet. I was not a fan of them reprinting it back in standard. I think when it was in standard too, it was a problem. So reprinting Delver Secrets I had an issue with, but after seeing how the metagame was, especially with Meat Hook, it wasn't that good. Now that Meat Hook's banned, like Delver Secrets can actually shine again.
Yeah.
When it was originally in standard in Innistrad era, like it was pretty good.
All right, last pack of box 3.
Delver since inception has been an extremely good card.
Yeah.
Especially in like Legacy and Vintage. 1-drop the next turn, or you could set it up with a Brainstorm before like the trigger stack. You can set it up.
Majestic Dust from the Red Desert.
Then you like, because of 3/2 flyer evasion of like invasion and like Legacy, it's hard. It's hard to beat. It does die to like lightning bolt and things of that nature, but Delver Secret's such a good card.
You show me the flip on it.
It's a 3/2 flyer. Human insect.
Okay.
And now how the rule now sets, they used to have it where like the converted mana cost would be 0, but they've changed the rule recently. I think it's been like 4 or 5 years now, but like, it's now the same as the front side. It maintains the same value. Yes, this is a Dynasty one. This is the last box in this case break. After this, we do have a case of Welcome to Wraith for Brody right after this. If you would like any personals tonight, here's a link in the chat for you. We do have about 178 different products currently listed on our website. We do have Brother Wars on our website. They will be open on Friday with Caleb for personals.
Precision Press.
I think it's the second case we've opened tonight for Dynasty. Not really made big hits. The boxes have been pretty bland. We get a Marvel so far in this case. Let me go ahead and pull that and show you what that one was. This case is for Shaun D. If you want to show that off after that. Finish that. We did get a Crouching Tiger Marvel. That's the biggest pull we've had so far.
Streak. Ooh, Majestic Never Yield.
We're trying to get that Command & Conquer for sure. That's what we hit so far.
Yo, Crouching Tiger.
I do like the art in this one.
Yeah, it's really nice looking. It's one of those you can tell they took their time.
Correct, yeah. Yeah, the hull is awesome in it. And it goes back to like ninja, like Japanese ancestry. It's like pretty well quality. I like they spent a lot of time on the artwork for it for sure.
Blessing of Patience.
What's going on, Dylan? We did get a 2 ETB so far. We got some what'd you get? What was the trainer? Your
Smeargle trainer.
Looked pretty sweet.
Majestic foil actually. Immobilizing Shot.
Nice Ranger card.
Nice. Rob the Rich. See what we get.
Could be going like this and like playing on my side, like shh. But I'm not.
Urgent Delivery.
be too distracting.
Yeah, hit a command and conquer while you're just playing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't forget to tap your land.
That'd be funny.
Withstand.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah. More than meets the eye. I love that for an ability name. Rob the Rich. Majestic. Dust from the Shadow Crypts.
I think out of this new set though, like out of his brothers, I definitely want a couple Urzas. I think a card's gonna be really good.
Flush
I already pre-ordered my my Planeswalkers. I can't think. What was the Planeswalker?
Teferi.
Teferi. I've already ordered like my playset of Teferi. I think a card's gonna be so good.
Yeah. Point the tip. Card is so
I think
good.
Gix or Jix, however you want to say it.
Gix, yeah,
Gix. Yeah, I think
definitely
Gix is
Gix.
gonna be a super playable card. Mono Black is like kind of seems to die off a little bit, but I think it's gonna pick up Storm again with Gix instead of these black base like mid-range decks.
Celestial Kimono.
I think Awake in the Woods will be a great commander card. I don't know if it's going to maintain the $20 that it's price tagged at pre-release, but release, it's definitely up there though.
Yeah. I mean, it'll definitely see play in Commander, but like, it's just. I feel like it should have another ability, you know what I mean?
Which one?
The Awake in the Woods. Like, I feel like
Well,
it
I
needs
mean-
to do more than just that.
If you have like if you're playing commander, you can give your stuff like haste, and then you just make a bunch of guys, immediately tap them. It makes guys that
So-
produce mana.
You mean like Crater Hoof?
Oh yeah, imagine Crater.
This is the Imperial Forge.
Obviously, you're tapping them for mana, so you're not really Crater.
What do you mean?
Because all the creatures from Crater Hoof get like a plus bonus.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the commander decks though.
Yeah. Well, it's just kind of weird not to like Blessing of Ether to like not make him the commander. You know what I'm saying? Like Urza, that card.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, I guess I get it with like trying to like make a commander playable Urza. I don't know.
Yeah, I wish they would have made like Jix a commander. That would be
Gix,
sweet.
yeah. Oh, Emperor Drakai of Aesir.
There you go, Sean. Nice hit.
Legend.
Legendary. Sweet hit. There you go.
Nice. That's sick.
We'll take that.
Yes.
A Marvel and a Legendary. Nice hit. Nice hit, Sean.
Good case. Ether quickening. Yeah, like Gix is one of those that like he has such an important role in the story that like you'd think that he'd have or they'd give I don't know something more to him. But it's long overdue for Gix to have his own card.
For storyline purposes, yeah.
Yeah. Tempest Aurora. What is this called? Oh, is that? Okay, yeah.
Like...
Oh, Cold Foil, Spellfray Cloak.
There you go.
Nice. It's Cold Foils always catch me off guard.
Yeah, they look different, don't they?
Yeah. Reminds me of what's it called? Ultimate Rare of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's not all shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Detailed on the card. Key Unleashed foil. Blessing of Steel.
A few more packs left to go.
Yup. 5 or 6 packs, something like that.
A few more packs, yep.
Yeah.
Again, after this, we have Brody with a box or a case of Welcome to Wraith. After that, our queue is empty. If you would like anything, any personals tonight, here's a link in the chat. We do have our brothers. If you would like to grab some product for personals on Friday, group breaks are also listed for Wednesday. Check that out.
Nice, mediocre. Buckle Rainbow Majestic. Under the Poor. Majestic. Oh wait. Spectral Procession.
Nice. Couple more packs to go.
Yeah, I got about 5 more packs. Let's see if we can get the crown. Not the crown. Command and Conquer. Yeah.
We might get it. We have already pulled a Marvel in this case, but it's not out of the possibility.
Crazier things happen.
100%.
Blessing of Savagery. I mean, not every day you open 2 Silver Tempest and get a Lugia hold.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, we got 2 of them.
Same box?
No, like different boxes.
Mm-hmm.
But it was pretty crazy because it was the first group break of Silver Tempest we ever did.
Right. Same case?
Yeah, I don't know if it was the same case, but Caleb, like, he freaked out the first time and he didn't open the door, but like I was outside.
Right.
And then he like walks out of the door like while I'm outside. It's like, where's Ben? Where's Ben? He's not gonna believe this. But we hit 2 of them, and it was a random energy flex clause.
The collector has 12 packs in it, I believe. 12 packs, 15 cards in each one.
Spider's Bite. Majestic. Regicide.
Same case. Crazy, Sean.
I love the name of this.
I mean, that's good. I mean, I did hear the pull rates are a little bit better than the last set of Lost Origin, but it's still pretty hard to pull some of that stuff.
Alright, last pack. How many we have?
Right now we have 1 Welcome to Wraith case in the queue. If you would like any personals, here's your link in chat.
Yes. Spectral Rider, Flex Claws, and Drill Shot. Sean, appreciate that. We'll get that right out to you.
Yep. You can if you like. I would usually crop the big marble.
Yeah.
Just go through
This one.
Yep,
This
and
one.
those two.
and
Just those two.
These.
Yep. So here you go, Shaun. These are 2 big hits you got. Crouching Tiger and your Legendary Emperor. We appreciate everything. Thank you so much.